My name is Jazzy Vera, and I'll be showcasing Team Zelda's newest version of Toilet Bowl Defense. On behalf of myself and Team Zelda, we thank you. With only a few minor changes requested to be made by the executive producer, we at Team Zelda feel like we not only have a more fluid game to present, but a more playable and enjoyable Toilet Bowl Defense. This presentation will showcase the new implementations while I recap on the mechanics and core functions that are carrying over to version 2. Toilet Bowl Defense continues to be a single player with our target demographic remaining males, except now we have extended that demographic to include males up to 25. The reason why we increased our target is due to the change of platform. Initially designed for the iOS and Android devices, the producers felt that TBD will play better as a real-time strategy game for the PC and Mac operating software, rather than a regular tower defense game. Continuing to pit the player as a commander of the Clog Army, the game now ventures out to various bathroom locations such as the sink and bathtub. However, always starting out at the toilet bowl. Now that TBD has adopted the RTS genre at its core design, the enemies and overall difficulty offers a more challenging and immersive game. The in-game currency called nuggets, like regular money, makes all the difference in ensuring victory on the battlefield. Although it costs nuggets to place troops in various locations, every cleaning supply you kill gives the player nuggets right back into their bank. The more nuggets you have, the more Clog Army troops you will have to lay waste, pun intended, all over the bathroom. During the game, random power-ups will continue to spawn for the characters to consume for devastating one-time attacks. Using these special abilities at the most opportunistic time can be the difference of a wave completion and a bathroom overrun with cleaning supplies, taking over the last of your troops. One of our most important featured mechanic remains constant in this version as well. Before each wave of enemies begin, the Great Fly will descend into the battlefield to wager on your own survival. If you lose, you will lose the amount of nuggets you place to wager. But if you win, however, he will reward you greatly with more nuggets and more frequent power-up spawns. The more you wager, the more enemies will come for you. So although a quick way to earn some major nugget currency, do not let your confidence cloud your judgment. You may regret it later. Allow me now to discuss the various mechanics that are now the backbone of Toilet Bowl Defense. Consume. Random power-ups and power-downs will appear in the battlefield. The player must consume in order to take advantage of. These will affect the character's strength, speed, and their ability to use special moves. Collect. With each enemy killed, the player will gain currency used to buy new troops and upgrade them. Each enemy unit will give a set amount of gold, increasing as enemies get stronger. Obfuscate implementation. A fog of war surrounds the Clog Army's base where their troops are placed. Darkened enemies spawn and are unidentified until entering the player's line of sight. This will keep the player on their toes and having to adapt to various scenarios. Betting wager implementation. Before each wave, a fly will come to offer the player a chance to complete the wave under special circumstances, i.e. within a time limit, using less than X number of troops, etc. If the player wins, they will receive an amount of gold relative to the amount they waged before the round. Group/organize. Replacing the command implementation from version 1, players must place Clog Army troops into squadrons, making purchases more costly and introducing greater risk. This is a new mechanic implemented in version 2 that really showcases our new RTS direction in development. Instead of troops moving on their own in previous versions, they can now be placed in certain locations so the player can have a strong plan of action during battle and in the end, allowing them to use their resources more effectively. So let's take a second to review a few similar games that have done well over the years. The first one is Age of Empires 3. With advanced battle physics and amazing details visually, it is renowned for its immersive gameplay and in-game strategy. Age of Empires 3 has sold over 2 million copies as of May 2008 and has been dubbed the best RTS in 2005 by GameSpy. Company of Heroes is a 2006 real-time shooter as well and voted Game of the Year in 2006 by Computer Magazine. We chose this game to emulate in our own development due to its success and how it helped raise Sega's financials in 2014, reporting a 416% increase in profits during the first quarter of that year alone. Supreme Commander. Supreme Commander earned the Editor's Choice Award by IGN in 2007, receiving nothing but positive and high reviews. Although the multiplayer support was shut down in 2012, the gaming community took over and created a multiplayer client and server currently in development. This following of fans is something that we at Team Zelda could only dream of having. The impact certain games have on the gaming community is a sacred thing, and that is one thing that stays true to Team Zelda and the projects that we design. This new mock-up takes place in one of our new locations, the bathtub, a new location for the player to explore and battle it out. With more various routes and areas than the previous version of Toilet Bowl Defense, this allows the player to really use the terrain to their advantage when seeking out the cleaning supplies to destroy. On the top you can see the starting point for the Clog Army, and the bottom shows the starting point of the cleaning supplies. On the right you can see that the player-friendly HUD still exists, with the Nuggets, Wager, and Wave number still present. The progress for upgrades is in the middle, with the Troops and Upgrade button on the bottom. Thank you for taking the time out once again to review the latest version of Toilet Bowl Defense. We at Team Zelda know that this is only the beginning, and appreciate all of your input and support. Thank you.